Hello people, this is Eric Cobra and this is Let's Play Geneforge 2 Blind. Also pressing F8. Apparently it makes me do this. How annoying. Also, we got a name for our fire creations. Sadly, Hat and Cloak won't be joining us this time. Instead, his spot will be taken by Chest Rope. Also, thanks for making it so I don't have to punch in the numbers. It will get hard to remember. So, yeah, last time, we're around here. You get your first good look at the settlement of Drypeak. It's not as awful as you imagined. It's also not that great either. The town consists of a handful of shops clustered along a single road. To the north you can hear serviles working on Drypeak's excuse for crops. Far to the northwest you can just make out the entrance to the mine, which is the sole reason Drypeak exists. Though the ground is mostly barren, there are a number of trees. This actually seems to be one of Drypeak's main problems. They are some sort of special shape-made desert trees designed to grow quickly in extremely harsh conditions. However, these trees are growing too quickly. They're like weeds, thick and wiry, mostly useless. It's desperate to destroy what few roads and structures the servals have managed to build. All in all, this place is dry, cramped, and unpleasant. I look forward to meeting with Zachary and Basal and getting out. Yep. Move on. So yeah, let's do some investigating. Hello, good sir. These buildings look like private homes. The owner might not appreciate you breaking in. Far down the road you can see several shops. There you can buy and sell supplies. Wait, mine a heal? I'm sorry, what? Okay, no, seriously, what's the control? What's the quick save? Why have you taken away all my F buttons and made it into other things? I don't need that! How do I change that? I don't want to save in here every time. It's inefficient. Huh, this home is abandoned. Well, joy! That means I can take this without feeling bad about it. Oh, I'm already wearing chitin armor. Adorable. What's better, rope or cape? Cloak. Okay, definitely the rope. There we go. Some water there. To the east you can see the entry to a huge subterranean hall. You expect to find something like this. This will be the warren where the shaping of the life forms have took place, and where these of several live and make decisions. If you want to find Zachary and Basal, this is most likely a place to look. You are as likely to find answers here as anywhere. Fair enough. This door is locked. Yeah, okay. If it's locked, I probably shouldn't go in there. Somebody might get pissy. Understandable. So, this is a shop where you can buy and sell supplies. To talk to a character, click. Okay, I know how to talk to people. I've been doing that for a while. This man is the town's quartermaster. It looks like he was once a merchant before he got forced to adopt this new role. His clothes are covered with floor and splendid of food. He looks tired. How can you see he was once a merchant? How does a merchant look around here? Like, is it something specific, like clothing style, maybe? Welcome, Shaver. I'm Alistair. I'm in charge of the supplies. I don't have much I can sell, but I do have things. You are a cook or a quartermaster? Yes, I know. I want to cook, that's what I do, but then the rogues came and the old quartermaster got killed. Zachary put me in charge of looking after supplies and cooking for the guards. I'm glad to do my duty, and I have a lot of supplies I can distribute. What sort of leader is Zachary? He does the best he can. He's an odd fellow, though. He only decided to come here after the colony was all but abandoned. Strange if you ask me. That's kind of suspicious if you ask me. Guy might be looking for a place to lay low. Either because he has done something or because he plans on doing something. In any case, do you have supplies? I do have a few items of interest, very few. I'm allowed to give them to Wolves as he fit, just so you know. How might I get some of those? Interesting you should ask. The soldiers go out to fetch food and such, but they keep getting killed by these 3 rogues. They're vicious hunters. If someone killed them, it would make my job much easier. One is a Fuhrer with a broken fang. One is a Thoth with warped bones. His body's all twisted, and one is a very old Attila. Old and cunning. They all can be found in the fields and hills to the west. Kill all of them, and I will reward you. Thanks. Well, at least nobody sent me out to kill rats yet, so that's something. Nah. You read the book Shanti left for you. It's a brief description of roughly how the power of the Shapers work. The whole world is aware of the amazing powers of the Shapers to create and mold life. Far few are aware of how the process works. Nobody knows how life is formed. Nobody understands how one egg knows to hatch a chicken, while another knows to hatch an eagle. It is a great mystery how a living thing knows to grow to a certain size or a certain shape. However, by bombarding living things with certain sorts of magic in certain ways, they will change. Sometimes they become stronger. Sometimes they turn into bizarre, horrible mutations. Shaper experiments by sending energy into creatures in various ways and recording the results. When something helps, this is recorded. Little by little, a technique evolves and new forms of life appear. Of course, the exact techniques with improved creatures are great secrets only rarely revealed, even to students. Which kind of explains why they were so goddamn frightened out of their mind when my last Shaper came home and was just like, "Look what I can do!" These were also the remains of an earlier attempt to expand the village of Drypeak. The effort was abandoned the same time the settlement was. The twisted weed-like trees had started to tear up the stone walls. Unless constant effort is spent coming back, there will soon be nothing left. Yeah, great idea to introduce these things to here. That couldn't backfire in any horrible way. Seriously, does the word invasive species mean nothing to you? Hardly, there's a man stalking back here in the ruins. He seems like he's hiding, and yet he doesn't seem concerned that you have found him. He's skinny and filthy and shakes slightly. "Ah, you!" he says and cough a bit. "You found me. Good. I'm Saf. I thought you and your master would poke up back eventually." "Why are you skulking back here?" "I'm watching Drypeak. I was sent to try and learn what's happening in this town. That's my job. I'm eager to turn the door." He leans against the wall, doesn't look fit to travel. What were you sent here to find out? What our enemies were doing. Our enemies in Drypeak. Bear this in mind. This is why I let you fight me. This is what I want to tell you. There are many forces in this place. Shanti has chosen her side. Her destiny is fixed. Yours is not. Do not choose sides too quickly. My faction have much to offer you. Wait and explore before you decide. Are you a spy? I suppose that's what you want to call it, Shaper. But are you not a spy as well? Spies kind of have to do their things in secrecy. I kind of march up to the gate and demand it to be let in. So, I say there's a difference. So you wouldn't have to know where I can find someone named Basal? Saf chuckles. I'm familiar with the name. I suspect Basal would very much like to meet you. Go northwest from Drypeak. We'll find a passage which will send you in the right direction. That's all for now. Thanks. Oh, hey, the orcs. The town's alchemists look very happy to see you. You suspect, however, that she would be happy to see any new face. Welcome, traveler. I am Lily, the alchemist, trapped in this desolate place and eager for news of the outside world. Please, how can I help you? Is it difficult to get ingredients out here? Yes, very. The rogues, they're everywhere. We killed them. They keep coming back, and so on. Anything you've been looking for? What am I not looking for? Actually, there's one thing I've really been needing to make a batch of haste pots for the soldiers. There's a sage named Sharon in the woods to the northwest. She told me once that she had a patch of saltweed. Bring it to me and I'll pay you. Another question. Is it difficult to get ingredients out here? Oh wait, I also have that bad. You say that you're trapped here. I was such a fool. I heard this was an up-and-coming colony, so I came here and found a sandy backwater. I hate it here. I long for the life of a city. Now all these rogues are gone and safe to travel. I'm out here. Who told you to come? Zachary. He told me there was a real future. The liar. Oh. Would you post beautiful for adventures? Very much. They can heal you, cure diseases and poisons and do other very useful things. Pots only help the person who drinks for them, probably you. Small pouches on their hand shoots out spots that help everybody nearby. Probably you and all of your creations. Looks fine. Like all settlements, Drypeak has a blacksmith. The mine needs a constant supply of tools and repairs. The smith here is typically huge and burly. Nods to. I am Suniga. Welcome, traveler. I've been doing a brisk trade in weapons lately. I guess you'll need some pleasure stuff. Why have you been selling so many weapons? The rogues, they're everywhere lately. I don't know why. Only Zachary and the guards do. All I know is that I have to provide blades to defend us, which made my job difficult. I've been short on supplies. Can I help? I'm sure you have more important things to do. What would I find? Rogues and all. But if you can bring me bars of iron, I'll pay you well. You can't get supplies? Well, some things. But they can't get iron. The mines have been shut down. Workers in there keep getting killed. So for now. Iron. Oh, by the way, I have to sell this boulder clothes. Almost completely forgot. Hello. This woman is Drypeak's keeper. She's in charge of looking after the serviles and other creations in the town. Thus, she's a very busy woman. As she cleans up the mugs and plates after their last meal, she looks up at you. Yes, Shipper, how can I help you? Keeper Fosila is still trying to clean up the mess after the serviles' last meal. They're not clean eaters. It's quite a job. You're in charge of looking after the serviles, yes? Yes, report is. This farm is not kind to them. Of course, it's not kind to all of us, but they're simpler. Like children. It makes them act out. It can be quite a trial. Do elaborate. Well, you must be able to imagine. Refusing to work to obey. I love them, the little dears, but they're like children, and when they're bad, they must be disciplined like children. Fortunately, a few missed meals and the occasional time restraint solves the bulk of the problem. I'm sure you approve. That's how you treat children? In restraints? That's a lot. Have you had any problems worse than that? It's strange, but some of the servers give me these looks. Since they're smarter than they should be. Chip, if you have time, I'll speak with these servers. I would appreciate it. I believe one of them is unusually intelligent. Yeah. Not gonna comment on that right now.